What's going on, people? How you doing? 2K Pride coming at you. Just want to get real for a minute, if I can. I want to talk to you guys about investments. You know, I come at you guys with solutions that could work if you were able to understand what the solutions that I present are all about. In other words, one of the methods that I use is to compound my way forward. I started with $100 in a cryptocurrency bot that trades on my behalf and have flipped that 100 into 1,000 over time. So a lot of people don't have the patience, the understanding, or the ability to compound. But when you're playing with $100, that's lunch money. So the golden rule in investment is play what you can afford to lose. So if you're in a position where you can afford to lose $1,000 and you start with 1,000, then okay, fine. But primarily, you have to start with what you can afford and then flip your way to the top. Now, I've come at you guys with franchise methods of duplication, and I talk about how when you plug into a franchise, you're actually utilizing a system that allows your money to basically get a job. Now that's something that people just can't seem to grasp. We can't seem to get past the ignorance, the laziness, and the complacency that exists within society today. All of us are too conditioned to basically hold your hand out instead of holding your work ethic and holding to a discipline. So realistically, this is not for everyone. This is not something that people can gravitate to. I mean, in 3 years that I've been video marketing, very few people listen or understand or respond or participate. So somebody has to cut the grass. There's always going to be a bottom. You can't force somebody to drink when they are not thirsty. So the situation is some people are going to they're born a slave, they're going to die a slave. You can't wake up the mindset of the average person to get them to the point where they're willing to invest money so that it works for them. The primary person doesn't have enough access to currency where they can afford to make investments to begin with. So it's already an exclusionary system that, on a bias, leaves most out of the game. So you factor in understanding, you factor in complacency, and then you factor in the system that's already set up to be against you. And we see the results that we see within the economy. You're never going to hit a home run if you don't step up to the plate. And the fact is, a lot of people are not willing to step up to the plate because of the excuses that they have about learning curve or about programming. You can't get past your programming and you can't get over your learning curve. So I don't expect to reach that many. I don't expect to be an influence to that many. The only thing I do expect is to make some smart decisions, to get some decent returns, and to set myself in a different category because I don't do and act as everyone else. So that's all it is to it. So if you're in this group, or if you're in my circle of influence, or if this video just scrolls past your timeline before you turn it off, maybe something will get through to you. Maybe you'll decide to take something you have and employ it. Take some of your income and make it get a job. Maybe you will get to the BNI quadrant within the investment cycle and learn how to use your job to pay for your dreams.